See how he's going to utilize this, certainly.
Said would have a decent advantage as we got some action here.
Yep, Time Winder comes down. There's the flash after Bono. Very aggressive, but I don't know whether he necessarily wins this, as Kaney's going to jump forward. But Flawless still wants this fight. Spear is going to connect as Smeb is going to come down as well. Kaney still waiting in the brush, and Smeb just grabs the kill. I don't know what they were expecting. There's the flash face breaker as Ixu finally turns up. Bono going to be taken down. It is chaos in the jungle. A double kill for Smeb, though, is now it's him versus Ixu, and I think we all know how this one goes. The flash to follow. The red buff is going to stop Ixu from doing anything. Smeb waiting for that E, but he is going to be able to find it, and there it is. Triple kill to start the game. Flash forward from Trigger. He's exhausted, is now aiming, is being spotted by the hawk shot. I don't think we're going to have another rocket grab as Tucson intelligently is going to block. As there it does come in as, Trigger's just running away. Smeb had teleported down. He wants 4 kills before 5 minutes. This game is just absolutely off the rails, and it's all to the benefit of Smeb.
Oh, Max, this is a picture in the bottom. It looked like they were the ones going aggressively, and unfortunately for them, it does mean that the Caitlyn is going to get pretty massively ahead. Already has the BF sword and is going to get even more compared to just the call as Trigger is advantage
because Ixu is able to get back towards that lane. Smeb, of course, teleporting down. Tucson's in the mid lane. That's a flash face breaker into the showstopper. Tucson out of position now. He's a very squishy Brad who'll take a magical journey. We'll see whether he does have the cosmic binding. He does, but misses the wall onto Flawless, and a phase dive will be able to grab that kill. Just out of position for the support as well. Getting the Caitlyn as much money as possible is a real good call here for KT. Looks like Tucson and Bono are also going to join in on the spoils. And Aiming will be able to actually grab first turret blood, even though the turret did get a bit angry at him. And he's already got a, 28 tap, did a fair bit of damage. As Bono and Aiming going to get to work on this second Drake of the game, which will be the Ocean. Let's have a look which soul we're going to get, and it's Infernal.
Oh boy.
That's good news for KT. But there's another rocket grab that's going to land as Aiming's just going to be obliterated. Tempered Fate way too late. No way that Tucson can do that as too much of a response from SeolHaeOne Prince. We'll be able to extend that gold lead beyond 2,000.
Yeah, nice little play. Finding value where they
not enough.
Maybe he wants a little bit of a chrono break in the game, perhaps. Maybe he should ask his friend Echo for that one. But yeah, that's the nature of Blitzcrank from behind.
Comes in. I think the Ashe building and execution is just cheekily after the Runa. It's a great way of getting it. There's the arrow, but Smeb, he's already engaged and got out again. And that is going to buy enough space here for KT to disengage and take down Wallace waiting in the wings, but he's going to hop on over. And Smeb in a pretty good spot to get a flank, even without the teleport. 53 seconds, the setup begins as Smeb cycloning already onto Ixu. The Narbar is going to be built up as that's a great stun into the wall. Face breaker onto multiple members as Aiming now comes down, grabs that kill, and unfortunately, it looks like SeolHaeOne Prince are just too far behind. That is a chrono break used defensively. Good abduct from Yukal, who won't land the chain lash for the extra damage, and Flawless looks like he will escape. There's the Super Soaker, and Yukal wanting to get aggressive. No rocket grab to land as there's a Krug in the way. As SeolHaeOne Prince looking to back. Let's have a look, see whether SeolHaeOne Prince can keep these health bars high. Aiming, wanting to stay in position. Cyclone almost back off cooldown as Parallel Convergence not going to find any stuns or anything. As Mia's going to get trapped, another Tempered Fate will land. Will he have the rocket grab? He does, and it is going to land onto Tucson, who flashes away immediately. Yukal now with a Narbar of his own, looking to see whether he can get some stuns into the wall. Kaney going to get just melted down by Aiming, who's looking for those autos, but no, not going to be able to get there, but into the back line goes the Silas, and he will be able to eradicate the rift of the set there. And as you can see, it's just going to be a
just slams 2 of them into the wall. Because it was so broken up, nobody could actually get into the back line onto the Caitlyn as here we go again.
Yep, there's an arrow. It is going to land onto Yukal, who just chrono breaks for damage on top of SeolHaeOne Prince. Now a teleport right into the middle of them. Smeb comes through. Ixu gets a big ultimate, but unfortunately the wallets are too heavy, and the Kingslayer keeps Yukal alive. Kaney's just... I don't think he's really doing much. He's CCing people, and then he's dying as Mia once again ace in the hole comes out, but I believe his passive just kept him alive there. But it doesn't really matter. Kaney and Trigger, both of them dead alongside Ixu. Now Smeb fighting Flawless, and the Cyclone comes out. It looks like he's just going to die. Nimbus Strike comes in, devastating blow, and a very dead Echo. As it's just a Blitzcrank, it's a robot with a dream, but probably going to be lacking a whole bunch of these inhibitor turrets.
Yeah, not sure why Flawless went back in there, but maybe thought there was no escape. We'll see maybe if he can get something done. Wasn't actually going to work out, and as you guys can see, the Infernal Drake actually wasn't updated up there at the top, but KT did get it. For a second, I was questioning myself, like, they did get it, right? Like, yeah, but it's just not on the side of KT, especially when you're ahead. You're not really going to be locked down or taken out of position by anything, and also with all that extra gold, QSS is being bought, etc. As now they are pushing in with the Baron, but it did just, you know,
dissipate. Yeah,
dissipate. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, I thought that was.
Yeah, Yukal's going ham.
Yep, he is going to be able to grab an ultimate there. Chrono breaks back. Mia and Flawless taking so much damage. Yukal's still alive, by the way. Bono going to grab the kill first up. Flawless in trouble now as well, who doesn't have his ultimate anymore, and KT are going to take down this inhibitor and possibly look for more. Everyone on SeolHaeOne Prince, apart from Trigger, needing to go back to that fountain. And KT really are putting on a clinic. I know it's against SeolHaeOne Prince, but certainly a good look for these guys. And this inhibitor going to go down. Smeb diving into the backline. Nothing SeolHaeOne can do. Second Cyclone goes out. That'll be the end of Flawless. Big haymaker, and the showstopper comes through as well, as he does get Yukal into the fountain. That's exactly what they want. This was their plan. Get them towards the fountain where they've got rocket grabs and showstoppers to grab some guaranteed kills. But unfortunately, if they're there, then obviously they're doing some damage to your Nexus.
It's kind of like a, you know, a roller coaster, right? You go on it for the thrill.
I mean, that's what KT's all about. So I commend them for being on brand.
Yes, very true. They're about 12,000 gold ahead now. There's no buff on the map just yet, no big objective. We gotta wait about 30 seconds for that one. As they're just gonna hang around the top side, waiting to see what they can do.
Yep, I like the vision line here for KT, certainly showing how dominantly positioned they are. And this ward not going to be working. The control ward was in position. Traps out everywhere here by Bono, who's just skipping between lanes. And KT just waiting for some super creeps to head towards the base so they can guarantee this outer turret. Oh my god, Kaney taking so much damage from aiming. He's just walking on forward. Oh! As the ulti has to go gold, and Smeb going to be pushed underneath the turret. And there's the GA. Can the rest of the team actually save them? As he flashes out, the Tempered Fate was beautiful by Tucson. Mia limping away from the team fight, but he will get back to the fountain. The last inhibitor will fall down. As SeolHaeOne Prince, I mean, they're not dead, but their base is very close to it. Aiming in trouble, Flawless. May have overextended, but the Chrono Break is going to be there.
Go for the flashy end here. Looking to stack up their kills.
Yep, Smeb's teleporting in. He's got the home guard. Big stun will land as there's the showstopper out as Bono's just going to pounce on top of Kaney, but goes golden, so avoids a bit of that damage. Doesn't seem to matter as you saw the Gnar try and do what he could. Flawless grabs the kill onto Yukal, but they trade it for all of their damage. And there's the ulti. Unfortunately, no way to get the parallel convergence out faster. And so Flawless will fall down for that ace in the hole. And now, with this parade of super creeps, KT will finally end this game at around 33 minutes.
Yep, they have done it. Kaney, they're trying to take him down first, but there's way too many minions.
Sure.
Way too many minions. GG.
I wanted him to be
golden. My mind that remains is because his unbelievable performance that day in both games.
He was super good. It
was really cool.
Really reminiscent of actually lane control and manipulating minion waves, and you can see the SeolHaeOne Prince, at least early on, were able to counteract that really nicely as Mia going to get baited by Tucson here just a little bit. Marong running forward to flash out immediately as Mia wants none of it as Marong's going to straight up miss the face breaker. Teleport to come forward. SeolHaeOne Prince looking to try and capitalize on this one, but Flawless is going to miss the spear. Doesn't matter. First Blood's going to go over to Trigger as Yukal diving on in. Finds the kill, but doesn't find the abduct, and now he's going to get taken down. Kaney getting into the backline. He goes invisible, and SeolHaeOne Prince...
Kaney gets in, he kills Tucson, as they're looking to trade back.
Yep, that's another face breaker that's going to go wide, but this time it does not matter whatsoever. Yukal moves out of the way of that turret, and they'll grab some plates. Kaney moving on in. He's level 6, so he can show them all of that talent that he has. That's a good block to deny some minions from Smeb. But Caney blocking it with his face, probably doesn't want to. Mia now is in an alcove. Not exactly the one that he wants, as he doesn't want that cupcake either. Oh no, he's trapped! Oh, finds the gap, but it doesn't matter. The Peacemaker comes out. That was an exciting game of Prince of Persia, but unfortunately...
that one tiny little spot there, as that's going to be an Infernal Drake on top of it all, so... Even though KT did a little bit of whoopsie in the early trade, they're easily able to come back here as aiming.
Didn't you see? Okay, he's going to cleanse immediately. Gets out of the arrow as Mia's going to once again lose the majority of his health bar. The cupcakes, they look delicious, but they're not. Oh, there's no peace today. Despite the irony, is aiming
same time, try to go for those 2v2 trades, but yeah, they just let the blue buff go, which is probably the right idea.
Yep, and there's the flash over from Malrang. Ixu, unfortunately, is just dead. Haymaker, that's going to do it. They wanted to give it over to Smeb. Malrang, levels, is good old Mia. As Tempered Fate comes in, it's avoided, but Mia has to walk forward. Equalizer comes in, and he burns down the Bard. It's going to be a 1-for-1 trade as there's the flash face breaker into the showstopper. And Trigger now, he's just going to try and do what he can to grab this one back. And the ace in the hole will secure the double kill over to aiming. So still worth for KT, but Mia gets his ultimate, and that's...
Rumble, not a very defensive support champion.
Flawless doing a fair bit of damage here as Malrang still had the Haymaker available, but they grab the plates regardless. Smeb moving on over here as Caney. He's moving very quickly out of that grass as Flawless will just be taken down. It's a 1-for-1 trade that you'll take any day of the week. Facebreaker onto Caney. He's now just trying to escape. Malrang getting down here, knows that he's out of vision. Now Ixu's going to get Nard, his own ability used against him, but he's going to use it now as Caney now out of the brush. Malrang going to be executed. Oh, the abduct is beautiful. Yukal will be able to grab the kill in the end with the Kingslayer. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, SeolHaeOne Prince utilizing the lack of presence of a jungler. Try and get something back. Oh, another cupcake going to be eaten. The headshot does so much work as aiming with his Stormrazor. Oh no, another ace in the hole, and that is a 2v2 kill on the bottom side of the map.
6-0!
Yeah. And so now that job cannot be done. So it's either like slowly lose or, you know, try and go for these like big plays. That's a display of talent onto Yukal. He's going to fall down. Smeb trying to fight Ixu. He's got a bit of
one up as we have more action to the surprise of nobody.
Some magical journeys. Smeb, though, is the one that took the brunt of the damage. So now, essentially, 3 versus 5. Arrow is going to land. No, aiming flashes it at the last second. Equalizer have to be walked through here by Malrang, who uses the Haymaker, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to fall. Caney gets yet another kill. Flawless very close to dying. Okay, thankfully the blue buff resets. Primal Surge comes out. Flawless will be able to take this one down. Caney diving under the turret, but that ignite not going to be quite enough damage as Yukal gets a point-blank arrow onto Trigger, flashes after him. The bottom lane is just food for KT at this stage. And it's Caney versus the world.
And aiming laps it up.
Yep, speaking of Yukal, he's coming around for a bit of a flank here as Malrang's also coming in. There's the showstopper. Flash forward Trigger is really dead. They're now just abusing him. As Yukal gets a Super Soaker onto Mia, but I think they're more concerned about killing a minion wave. Might be worth a bit more gold. Oh no, haven't seen that.
Yeah, the 1980 Ice Hockey Olympic Championship. It's a nice movie, it's a feel-good movie.
We're going to take the first Ocean Drake here. Magical Journey is going to escort KT out. I think they possibly could have taken a fight, but they're respecting all of these R buttons that SeolHaeOne Prince do have. Malrang's going to face check though. Double face breaker and the Nidalee dies before she even enters the sky. There's the ace in the hole. Ixu going to go golden. That's not what they want. No trap to be lined up. That's a really nice cosmic binding. Smeb off to the side. Caney wants to do damage, but just no way that he can. And the legendary Caitlyn's getting even more kills. Good double shock blast from Smeb, who dives on forward, looking to try and close distance, but he's going to be eradicated. The Ashe picks up the kill, but it's mostly the Kiana damage. Aiming's angry, wanting to avenge his top laner. He's not going to be able to. Caney spotted. Going to continue moving on away. Malrang very low. I mean, he's one-shottable, but Aiming's not. He's really, really strong. 4,000 damage in the team fight.
But Bard's already got it, doing the job.
Yep,
Ooh,
he's dead though. Caney. It's Caney versus Aiming. That's what, once again, Arrow is going to connect onto the set. There's the layering of the ultimates, but Malrung has that haymaker. Can he actually grab anything here? Stopwatch comes through. What was that crit? That was his whole health bar. Double kill already now as Kaney boops the Bard into the wall, but it doesn't seem to matter. A triple kill now as Trigger going to be taken down for the Quadra. Can it be the pentakill as Flawless? He's desperately trying to pounce his way away to deny this one, but aiming still looking for him. Yukal over to the side. He's going to deny it.
Really?
Fun police right here.
Yeah. Can we get a 9x report? Look at him trying to beat Flawless into this one.
Yep, there's the ace of the whole pentakill for aiming. Good guy, Flawless. I take back everything that I said. As Smeb's going to come through, they're going to grab this inhibitor turret. And aiming 14-0-2 on the Caitlyn. All right, Zeus is dead again. Flawless also taking a lot of damage here, is aiming. Ace in the hole. Mia takes half of his health bar from it, but is at least able to survive for the moment. Shock Blast, double the items. Insanity. Kaney jumping on over as Smeb's found him. He's trying to be sneaky, but he gets popped for half of his health bar. Ixu, he's going to go down. No double pentas.
No double penta, what the hell?
I wanted it so bad.
What is this nonsense?
Well,
you should have given it to him.
He might have been trying to. I was half expecting aiming to get it anyway. The Ocean Drake goes down in the blink of an eye, 15-0-3.
Terror sheep.
I mean, that's the double. Wow. As Mia's dead. Real dead, but does get an equalizer from the grave. Arrow comes down from Yukal. Trigger's dead also. As Ixu's going to get haymade. Aiming's tanking up the Baron. In the meantime, I mean, there's two people doing Baron while it's a 3 versus 5 theoretically elsewhere. Tempered Fate not going to actually be hopped out of by Kaney. And now they're going to try and line him up. Supreme Display of Talent is beautiful. A massive damage as the Baron's still in there. They steal it. Kaney just going God mode as the Caitlyn looking to try and take down Flawless. It's a triple kill, but aiming is still alive in the end. But they
at the same time, this did not have to happen.
Have a listen.
나이스.
바로
야, 바로 잡아. 나이스. 큐트를 근데 야, 얘들아 살아야 돼.
나이스.
야, 이기만 해. 큐틀 가인을 못 보였다. 괜찮아.
Try and get a little bit of those sillies out. Okay, they're not going to. They're just going to kill Ixu as Yukal steals away his ultimate, uses it against him. And that's a dead nah.
Again.
Yeah. Well, 40 seconds on the nah. 4 versus 5 equalizer to try and clear out the wave, and they do so. The turret was tempered fated also.
Nice.
Susan, yeah, the sexiest. Oh dear. Aiming. QSS to try and get himself forward as the Peacemaker's not going to land. Spear avoided. And yeah, aiming is still an absolute beast. Still, there is Kaney. He exists. He's got an Edge of Night, so can avoid some of the CC. This inhibitor turret's going to fall down. Inhibitor in the bottom lane, not going to die just yet. His Ocean Drake's
gotta be careful.
He's flanking, I think, as he finds the net onto Mia. Flawless looking for him. Flash forward! Mia really wants to execute it, but he's still got a GA. That was never going to happen. Ixu over to the side. He wants to get a big nah. He's not going to use it just yet. Instead, he uses it on the air afterwards. Trigger's going to get haymade as well. Smashed into a billion pieces. That's a huge ult against the wall as Kaney also evaporates. And aiming's now fighting Flawless. Net doesn't connect. As the Cat still trying to find some aggression here in this game. As the back comes through, and Smeb is going to cancel it. As Flawless wants to hold on to a minion wave, but it doesn't seem to matter. Aiming is going to find the vision, and despite the Primal Surge, that is still a dead Nidalee. And I have a feeling this is going to be the end of the game. 31-17, maybe even 32-17 as Ixu. Back on the fountain now, Tucson. He's gonna die, 100%. So it's 18. Another kill comes through as Ixu puts them onto the fountain. Even more kills. Now aiming's gonna say, well, I guess I won't kill the Nexus. I'm gonna shoot this nah for as long as I can.
Smeb's trying to kill the Nexus.
Yeah, he's like, no. Please get me out of this. This
no more
crazy
kills.
cacophony of insanity. As Yukal's going to sacrifice himself for a kill onto the Ashe. And finally, the Nexus does fall down. It was